Bacon, 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 bacon.
What's going on, you guys? Peplodipus here, and it's time to talk about...
It's time for your phone to talk about something first.
I guess it is, dude. I'm leaving this in. Fuck it. I'm leaving it in.
Alright, I like it. That was perfect.
My subscribers know what's up. They know the phone likes to interrupt everything. Okay, now it's time to talk about Microsoft's 2007? Oh shit, 2007! Blast from
Man, I have to look that up.
2017 E3. And, oh shit, this is not going to go well. 2017 E3, so Microsoft. We have a list of the games they announced on IGN's website. I don't know if the IGN lists everything. I'd be surprised if they did because they announced so much stuff and showed so much stuff. We did do a live reaction, and I'll be showing you guys footage from the live reaction throughout this video. But there was just so much. There would be a pain in the ass to edit that whole thing together. So we're going to try to bang out like a 10, 15 minute, maybe shorter video. Talking about the most important stuff, show the reactions, call it a video. So, what was the first thing they showed?
First thing they showed off was the Xbox One details review, the Xbox One X.
The Xbox One X, okay, so... Was that the first thing?
The very first thing they showed off was that.
Okay, yeah, they started off with the Xbox One X. I'm not a huge fan of the name. What do you think?
The name's alright. I mean, I'd prefer, like, if they just, like, Xbox One S2, maybe? I don't know, man. I mean, X is okay, though, I guess.
X is alright. They couldn't really call it Pro or anything.
Or maybe you could just say Xbox X instead of Xbox One X.
I mean, I would have been okay with Xbox Scorpio, but then that probably would have just been like a... That people would think it's a new console when it's just it's an incremental upgrade. As far as the hardware goes, we got six teraflops of fucking all kinds of voodoo juice. I don't know how the fuck...
Liquid cooling.
Yeah,
all kinds of
liquid cooling,
crazy.
And it's small too. It's like they said it's the smallest. It looks like about a little bit smaller than the Xbox One S.
Yep.
And when we saw the picture of the controller sitting on top, if that's an accurate image, it's not even 2 controllers wide.
No, not even.
Which is really good compared to the fucking VCR that the original Xbox One is. Like, Microsoft's always been bad about their console size, so really cool that it's small. They talked about the liquid cooling and all this weird shit. Power is definitely going to put the PS4 Pro to shame. There have been people who've been like saying, like there have been developers who have said, yeah, it puts it to shame, but we've never had any like concrete, for sure, like these are the specs. Now, if these specs that Phil Spencer mentioned are the same as some of the leaks, okay, fine, but it's good to have the confirmation and not just leaks of the specs.
Which they did they did show it.
They confirmed, yeah, they confirmed it, and pretty much everything they showed, I believe they said, was all running on it, all enhanced by it. So okay, that's the Xbox One X. It's what do you think of the $500 price tag?
Honestly, I think it's okay because for the significant jump you're getting like almost triple the power of the Pro. I think it's definitely worth it.
It is the most powerful console on the market, so I can see why they want to give it a $500 price. I feel like 450 is an awkward number, but 450 would have been a bit more competitive. But I don't know. I mean, it's $100 more than the Pro. You're getting more power than the Pro. I don't know. I don't hate it though. Like I don't hear that price, and it's not like the PS3 back in 2007 or 2006 or whenever it came out.
$600.
Yeah, $600. Like no, it's not that horse shit. So yeah, what's next?
Because how I think about it.
Okay, you finish, and then we'll go to the next thing.
Xbox One S. If you got the 2 terabyte edition, which is the one I had, it's 2 terabytes for $450. So if I base it off of what I already purchased and save an extra $50 plus tax
Did they mention what it was on the hard drive for this one?
No, actually they didn't.
It'll probably be a terabyte, I would assume.
Probably 2, maybe.
Maybe 2. I'd say it'd probably be a terabyte.
But we'll just say from there. So for $50 extra plus tax, I would say it's completely worth it.
Okay, so what was next? Was it Forza?
The next thing they showed was Forza.
Okay, Forza I don't really have much to say. They brought out a Porsche, like a real Porsche, which was really random, and I thought their E3 wasn't going to be on the right track when they started showing them. They had that huge shill for Porsche, but they showed Forza. It looks visually great.
Yeah, it looks visually great.
You see the windshield wipers shaking with the car, and the mirrors are shaking. The visuals are great. It's native 4K, all that shit. But I just don't care about racing games, so I wasn't really that interested.
Next, they showed Metro Exodus, which is something I'm looking forward to a lot because I'm a huge Metro 2033 and Last Light player, and to see this and how beautiful it looked and crazy how they're on the surface and stuff, it looked visually amazing.
Yeah, I showed them on the surface, which was a big. I don't know anything about Metro Last Light, but I know that pretty much the world's like Chernobyl, pretty much, and you can't go to the surface without a gas mask. So I'm wondering if this is going to be, because I know nothing about it, so you can correct me in the comments, but it could possibly be like a third in a trilogy.
It is the third.
Well, yeah, I know it is a third, but I'm saying the third in a trilogy where they're going to cap it, and this is going to be like retaking the surface or whatever. That's potentially... Visually, it looks great, just like the first few, except even better, because obviously new hardware.
The gameplay looked really fun.
The gameplay looked fun. We had like the werebear.
The werebear?
We'll do the werebear. You'll see the werebear in our reaction. I'll edit in. But yeah, the werebear was great. A lot of games like... Whoa.
A werebear.
Hell yeah, dude. A fucking werebear, dude. Truth. Oh shit. You're fucked, Sam. Unless you got a super OP bullet right now, or OB at... Oh shit.
Well, yep, grenade shots.
So yeah, it looked pretty cool. What's next?
Next game they showed was Assassin's Creed Origins.
I like the bird's eye view, literally the bird's eye view. I don't really... it's cool, it's a prequel to all of them, so hopefully the story's interesting. I'm wondering if they're still going to do the guy in the present goes into the past thing. I don't really know.
They haven't really done that, though, in the last couple. They kind of just dropped that afterwards.
Did they drop it? Okay, okay. Yeah, it looks okay. It's the first black assassin. That makes sense. You're in Egypt. I'm sure anti-SJWs will hate it, because the one black guy that popped up in Shadows of War, oh shit. There's a black dude in Middle Earth. I think it's just secret racist. They're pretending to be... I'm kidding. But yeah, anti-SJWs will have a field day with that, but it's fine. I mean, it's in Egypt. It makes perfect sense.
Gameplay looks fun. Graphics look great.
Yeah, he had the shield, which was cool.
Yeah, it looks like they're implementing new gameplay types. They're doing, like... They're taking from other Ubisoft games, like the executions from I think it's called Blacklist.
Yeah.
And just like, once you can fill up your little meter, then you can do like a double kill. And it looked really good, honestly.
Yeah, it looked good. I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan, but I like the shield combat. It looked cool. What was next?
Next thing I'm super excited for. Supposedly, from what they're saying, Battlegrounds is an Xbox One exclusive and PC.
Oh, yeah.
But it's going to be coming exclusively to Xbox One for the consoles.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that because I've been wanting to play it for so long.
It's a big streaming game right now. It just got popular. Xbox jumped on it really fast. Not really much to say. It's just a big battle royale game. It's a port.
100 players, and the last one to survive wins. You win. If
it looks cool, and it's gonna be you're not gonna need your beefy PC or anything. You can play it on your Xbox One with enhancements or whatever. And it's an indie game, so it's not gonna be like the most amazing visual powerhouse, but it looks nice, and that's really all I have to say. It's probably gonna be a timed exclusive. That's my prediction, but we'll see what's next.
Also, another game I'm super excited for, State of Decay 2.
I didn't care about it. I mean, it looked cool. I didn't care, but you can take this one if you want.
I mean, I played the first one a lot. I liked it, and it looks like they've upgraded everything from the first game in this one. And since I'm a huge player of like doing like squad-based games, like having your friends play with you,
multiplayer and stuff.
This looks like something that I could have a lot of fun with friends. Scavenging the world, leveling up people, exploring.
Yeah.
So it looks really good.
All right, what's next?
Next one's the Darwin Project, which was like another battle royale type game where they just put people in a...
Based on the title, it definitely seems that way.
Well, according to this little thing too, is this is battle royale style
Well,
game.
Darwinism, but yeah, and it looks like it's going to be... I got Overwatch vibes from the footage, to me. Like, it's not in first person, but it gave me that vibe. It just some of the way the logos are set up, and it looks like it's going to have a bunch of creative characters, maybe not from different time periods, but there was like this, this chick who had stealth moves, like a skull head, and then a dude looks like he broke out of prison.
Yeah, so it looks like they're just going everywhere.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be crazy. What's next? Coming this summer. Are we really going to see Minecraft? Really, Microsoft? Okay. Fine. Minecraft. Wake me up when it's over.
Next, which is pretty cool in a look, it's Minecraft, which is getting this huge community update.
Yeah, it's getting this update where like mobile, VR, consoles, and PC can all just... There's going to be servers where everyone can play on them, which... That's cool. I don't care about Minecraft. The only other thing to mention is the big 4K update.
Yeah, it's called the free 4K update. So pretty much, it's called the Super Duper Graphics Pack.
And it looks beautiful. I mean, but I've seen texture packs like this, not in 4K, because 4K didn't exist when I was playing Minecraft on PC. Or maybe it was in its early stage. I don't know, it was a few years ago. That was quite a few years ago when we did Minecraft. But, yeah, I mean, it looks nice. There's been texture packs that look just as good, probably just not 4K. You have to see it in 4K to really get the full experience of it. But, it's a texture pack. It looks really nice. There've been mods that have them before, so I'm not super impressed by that. But the community thing I think is more important and cooler. What's next?
Next, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter. Oh, I think it's probably. I want to say I think it's probably Dragon Ball Fighters, like a pun, probably.
Oh, maybe, but as I say, Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Okay, so that looks really cool.
Art style looks great.
Yeah, I was looking over the trailers too, and like just looking at screenshots. If they got like impact frames mixed in, it looks really 2D. Goku's Super Saiyan transformation that they show at the beginning looks almost just like his transformation at the end of the first opening of Z. Like when everyone lines up and Goku goes Super Saiyan, it looks just like that with the way the powers. So with nice attention to detail, visuals are stunning. Really taking advantage of the fact that it's 3D that looks like it's 2D. Get a nice pan around of Gohan when he's doing the father-son Kamehameha. It looked good. It was super chaotic, super fast. They didn't focus on it too much. There's not much to say. It looks cool. I don't know if I'm going to get it. I'm really hoping for super characters. I'm hoping for Universe 6 fighters. I'm hoping for... I don't want to say Universe Survival Arc fighters. That's a little too new, maybe.
Yeah, that's like literally happening now.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably throwing... They're probably going to throw in a...
DLC or something.
DLC. They're probably going to throw in a Goku Black. It depends on how long the game's in development. I think it comes out early next year.
Yep. Early 2018.
Okay, so that's that game. I'm glad they touched on it, and it's a theme. They touch on a lot of games. I'll talk about that when we get a little bit further in. What's next?
Also, a game that surprised me and him was Black Desert, which was like it looked visually beautiful, but it was like an open world MMORPG. It was huge.
And it looked super fast paced and
like Dark Souls-ish,
but on fast forward.
Yeah,
and that looked cool, but not too much to say. What's next?
The other one was The Last Night, which was like this weird realistic game with like 2D characters.
Yeah, the backgrounds
were
8-bit
characters.
The backgrounds were somewhat realistic and like kind of dark, gritty, a lot of neon, and then it had pixel characters. So that was weird, but I don't really have much else to say. It just looked cool.
Yeah. Next one, it's called the Artful Escape, which not much stuff about it. It looks really like I like the art style.
That's another really weird visual one. Like not a realistic background, but a very detailed background with weird 2D cutout characters. But again, not much to say. They didn't show a lot. So it looked music oriented though. So what's next?
Next one is Code Vein, which is that Dark Souls / anime type game.
Yeah, it looked Dark Souls anime. Again, I don't have much to say.
Yeah, it looked really good.
You said you wanted to play it though, but yeah, it looks okay.
This was one of the big ones on our list, which was the new Sea of Thieves gameplay trailer.
Yeah, that's my highlight, and we can cut into the reaction for that one.
Okay.
From Rare's shared world adventure, Sea of Thieves.
Okay,
nice.
Sea of Thieves. Where the fuck that Crackdown at though? That's awesome. Like he actually fired him from the ship with a can. Like that's so convenient. Hopefully it's an actually like crafted world too. I hope it's not like a fucking what are they called? Procedurally generated?
Yeah.
Procedurally generated. I hope it's not. I hope it's like a
like maybe a mixture. Like they have set places, but then random stuff around could be procedurally generated.
Maybe. I don't know. I just like when developers actually craft the world because then it feels more real, I guess.
Oh, he's gonna get launched into it.
That's dope.
That's so awesome. So
I mean, it makes sense you can do that, but that's dope. Yeah, honestly, I can't think of a single thing wrong with the footage I'm seeing right now. It just looks really fucking good.
Yeah, it does.
This is probably the highlight of E3 so far from Microsoft for me. But that looks great. Like that, I love when I said it in my. I don't know how much of live reaction I'll show, but the cannon firing your person over to the enemy ship or over to the island, be able to just flip the map, or a lot of just conveniences. 2 people can dig up, like they're basic things, but it'll make the experience feel more streamlined and more smooth and
more working as a team too.
Yeah, you're very team oriented, fixing the ship and going underwater and avoiding the sharks. It all looks really cool.
Passing the treasures around.
You know, one of the things about I think I've mentioned. Well, no, I wouldn't have mentioned it because I would have cut that from the original recording. I've not really been into squad games in the past, and since I've been playing on PlayStation and I have my friends online, I've been playing squad games more, and that's why Sea of Thieves is now really piquing my interest more than it did before. I love the music cues. I hope those are the real music cues in the game.
Not just like for the trailer.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the people art style, but it's in first person, so whatever. I mean, I guess you have to look at your friends, but I wasn't a fan of that. But the actual visual style of the environment looks great. They're actually treasure hunting, following a map, doing the paces, turn 11 paces from this spot with a little riddle, and very pirate-like. Where's the One Piece at, though, man?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm trying to find.
Can we find the One Piece? No. But yeah, that looked cool. What's next? That's my highlight, though.
Next was Tacoma.
They didn't show a lot of that.
They didn't show much, but it's made by the people who made Gone Home from 2013, so that's pretty much all I know about it.
Yeah.
Next, another But this guy, Super Lucky's Tale, which is going to be the platformer of Xbox right now. Oh, this looks like a fucking
Triggered.
3D platformer.
3D platformer triggered. Okay, well, it looks cool. I'll give it that. It does look really cool.
It does. I like the art style too.
I like how it looks. It just maybe looks a little too kid-friendly for me.
So now you'll be finding the next scene dark and...
I know he goes Conker's bad for a day on us and shit. Yeah, this is a 3D platformer, which is like my genre. That's my bread and butter. I love Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank, the 3D Mario games. I love 3D platformers. This did look a little kid-friendly to me. It looked a little too kid-friendly, but it did look fun. It looked really fun.
And the puzzles looked interesting.
Yeah, it looked interesting. Yeah, coin collecting. It's 2D and 3D platforming. Yeah, my only issue was a little... I mean, I played colorful games. Like, I played Mario. I like the Mario games, but it looked a little kid-friendly, a little Skylanders-ish. Not really. I don't know why. I think color palette more than anything as far as Skylanders, not really the art style. But it looked cool. It looked fun. I'll probably keep looking at it. I won't say I'll get it for sure, but I'll keep looking into it and see how much it costs and everything. I can imagine it being a $40. Honestly, I can imagine it being a $40 game. But we'll have to wait and see how big it's going to be and all that. But, yeah, it looked cool. I'm trying to downplay my hype, but it was really cool seeing a 3D platformer. What's next?
Also, next was Cuphead. They got it, and, you know, Cuphead looks really cool.
It looks like it's co-op, cool art style, not much to say, really.
Yeah, first trailer didn't look like that co-op, and now it looks like it does, so that's pretty awesome. Next, you have Crackdown 3.
That's definitely a good... I wish we had your brother here for that one.
Yeah. Because
he likes the Crackdown games, are like his top 15 games, he said. So, yeah, look cool.
Gameplay looked fun, looked crazy like the other two.
Cel-shaded like the other one.
Cel-shaded.
Cel-shaded graphics, cool visuals. For the most part, it wasn't like the most groundbreaking visuals I've ever seen. They didn't give that one a date, did they?
Says Crash is headed on Xbox. Oh, November 7th.
Oh, it does have a date. Okay, I didn't know it had a date. All right, so that's same day as the.
It comes out, so it could come out with the Xbox One X.
Yeah, it'll come out with the X. So.
That's a good launch title.
Yeah, that's a good launch. I mean, it's not a new console, but yeah, it's a good game to probably pick up with it, maybe. Yeah, so that Crackdown was cool. I don't know too much about the story or anything. I can't really make any predictions, but it looked like it might have had multiplayer, maybe.
Yeah, it looked like
or at least 4 playable characters. So that was cool. What's next?
Next one I found looked really fun, and also another team-based game was this game called Ashen, which they had a really cool art style. They had like no face, but I don't know. It looked really co-op heavy, like going through dungeons and you know, it's like an RPG.
A little Dark Souls-ish again.
Yeah.
Not a little Dark Souls-ish with a bit like, I don't even know how to describe it. Besides saying they have no faces, I'm not really sure how to describe that art style stuff. Not really claymation because it didn't look stop motion. It just.
Yeah, it looked cool.
but not cartoony either. I don't know what to call that art style, but it looked interesting. Not particularly interested in it, but it looked cool.
Next was Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Don't know. I never played the first Life is Strange. I don't play those Telltale style games. So.
I love them, but I haven't played Life is Strange. So seeing this trailer makes me really want to play the first one and see what's going on in this one.
Okay, so what's next?
Also, let's see, it's Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
That looked cool.
Yeah, visually that looked
visually the backgrounds were really, really cool backgrounds, and the owl, and I didn't know what Ori was about. He said this looks like Ori. I was like, really? I forgot what Ori looks like, I guess, because that's what it was.
Yep.
But it was cool, I guess. Again, not really much to say. They didn't show a lot.
Also, a huge, awesome one. Xbox gets backwards compatibility.
Yeah.
For old Xbox originals.
The original Xbox One. You know, the first Xbox. And they announced a couple games with it, or at least that one, Crimson Sky.
Yeah.
You got excited. There was a couple of games you wanted to play. I didn't have an Xbox when I was growing up, but there's games on it that'd be cool. You know, it seems awesome to have that. More options is always a good thing. It's not a bad thing. I can't really think of anything outside of people who maybe don't like the price tag of $500, and that's a subjective thing. I don't really think they brought anything bad to the table.
No, there was no.
You know.
I mean. Let me scroll back real quick.
They pretty much just games. Like this is a very subjective E3 in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean there's games for like everybody. There's like every genre they showed.
So if you only like anime games or something, then you're like, oh, that was all boring except for Dragon Ball Z, or or that Code Vein or whatever.
Yeah.
Or if you're someone who only likes platformers or something, it's like, oh well, I got that one game, that's cool.
You like Telltale games? Now you got Life is Strange.
But that's the thing about this E3, and I think now that we're getting to the Xbox stuff, and there's only a couple more games, I can finally mention it. A lot of variety. They had a 3D platformer. They had shooters. They had Dark Souls style games.
Telltale style games.
A lot of co-op games. MMO was in there. They had a lot of variety. 2D games too. They had a lot of variety. Some indie stuff in there. They had a montage. Some of that stuff looked cool. Some of it looked kind of lame. I don't remember the montage fully. What's left?
There's the big one, which is Anthem.
Anthem, the new BioWare game. But we don't know if this is going to be BioWare. We didn't see anything of like voice chat, not voice chat, dialogue boxes and picking your. We didn't see any of that. I don't think it's going to have that. I could be wrong because it's early development, but it looks like a first-person game that once you leave the wall and you get inside your exosuit, it becomes a third-person. It's a third-person shooter exploration game with co-op. Looks like about 4 players. It said squad assembled when it was 4 players, so 4-player co-op. Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
My only thing is what they need to do for sure, and we don't know yet. It's too early, so I'm not saying it doesn't have a lot of content. If you're going to have a really big, beautiful open world, it needs to be filled with stuff, like Breath of the Wild. It needs to be filled with things to do, or it's just going to be a big, empty open world. So, yeah, hopefully it has a lot of stuff. It gave me Attack on Titan vibes. This is how they're all inside
leaving the wall.
You got to leave the wall. It's not 3D maneuver gear, but they have to get inside this suit, and there's these giant monsters, and it gave me Attack on Titan vibes, a little bit different. Visuals were really good.
Yeah, gameplay looked fun. Like the gunplay looked great.
Looks like it's gonna have a story.
Yeah, it looks like it has a story.
We had that guy talking to your main character at the beginning. So
I wonder if the main characters are customizable, only in the sense of because when you see other people join you, like they were just different people.
Yeah.
So I wonder if you could customize your main character, or when they join into your session, they play as other characters from the story.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't think about that. But yeah, that was the big thing that they finished off with. EA announced it, but we didn't talk about it in the EA conference because they just announced it. They hardly showed anything. So yeah, that was cool. Again, they started off a little weird with the Porsche. That was kind of slow. I wasn't interested in all of the games, but I think it's just games. They pretty much they didn't stop with games, I don't think. I'm trying to think. They stopped for Xbox announcing more games for backwards compatibility, then they went back to games again. I'm trying to think if there was ever a break where they talked about anything else, and I don't think so. They talked about specs, a car, and then Forza, and then games. So it's a really subjective E3. It's really just going to matter if they showed something you liked. I think they hit enough variety to where it probably had a little bit of everything. Okay, there was an interruption, and I made a cut. I'm just gonna say that because I have no idea if I can edit it smoothly. So I'm just gonna say that there was an interruption. But anyways, yeah, a lot of variety. In my opinion, it was probably like a B. You think you probably said like an A?
A- to B+. Right there. Like, I'll probably just give it an A. I'll just give it an A-. Just to,
because there was a lot of stuff you liked. For me, there was less stuff I really liked. For me to give like an A+ or like an 11 out of 10 or whatever, I would have to be an E3 where there's got to be like at least a couple like, oh shit, like that was just blew my mind moments. Like Sony wins if Jak 4 gets announced. That's all I'm saying. That's an 11 out of 10, H+++. Fucking, I'll cry.
Just like they don't have to announce anything else.
Yeah, and that, we might honestly just give a full unedited live reaction to Sony's. Depending, I hope it's hope it's not boring like some of their E3s have been, but who knows? We'll see.
Hopefully they saw Xbox was like, oh shit, let's.
Yeah, like Xbox came in with the games.
They did great. Honestly, they had a very great show. They just boom, just knocked everything out, minus a few little stops just to let the developers talk.
Yeah, there's a couple developers. They did Shadows of War, and that looked cool.
Oh my god, it looked amazing.
Yeah, you're really excited for that one, I know. They stopped for Shadows of War. They stopped for a couple games, but overall, yeah, it was good. I give it like a B+, B. It was good, you know. And one of the best things too, one of my pet peeves about E3s in general is when I come to see Microsoft's show, when I come to see Sony's show, I want first party, like or third party that's exclusive. You know what I mean? I don't want. I think that's second party, but whatever. I want their games. You know, games I can only get on their system. When they waste time on third party stuff, it just kind of bothers me. So I really like that almost every game was Xbox Windows 10 exclusive, Xbox console exclusive, Xbox World
and there
Premiere.
was just so many Xbox console exclusives. Just so many consoles.
Because a lot of people were worried that why buy an Xbox One if I can just get a Windows
PC,
10 and just play all the same games. They really pushed console exclusive games, so you do have a reason to get an Xbox One S or an original. I don't know why you would, or the new X, which is you want to go cheaper, you get the S. And if you really want the enhanced stuff and you want to shill out the extra $200, that's a big difference. So I'm glad they have the S as an option still.
Yeah, they dropped the price of the S. That's why $250.
Oh yeah, they did drop it, so it's even more. It's like half the price. That might be too big of a gap, honestly.
Yeah, it's $250.
We'll see. We'll see if people jump on the X, because that's a pretty big gap. But yeah, because the PlayStation 4 Slim was just so.
300.
It was 300, but it was just so like, why? The Pro's just $100 more. Just go get the Pro if you can shill out the extra 100. And I think that Slim has had kind of sales because of that. But yeah, I don't know. The new console's cool. It's got beefy power. I'm sure, PC Master Race, my shit's got all this better. But whatever, it's a console. It's never going to compete. It's like trying to say like my phone and my Vita or my phone and my Switch. It's like, it's not going to be as powerful as PC. We understand that. What we're saying is relative to consoles, this is the most powerful one we've had. That's exciting. And I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything they showed. They ended it with Anthem. My highlights were Dragon Ball, Sea of Thieves, Anthem a little bit, and the platformer, the Lucky Tales. Lucky Tales or whatever. So, that's it. What do you think? That's pretty much it. We're done?
Yep, I think they did a great job. I loved most of the games they showed. And even the stuff I didn't really know about, I wanted to know more about.
Yeah.
So, they had a really good show. I think they did really good. Like I said, I'll give it an A-. And I'm ready to see what Sony has to bring because, with that show.
Yeah, I'm a bigger Sony fan, and I really want them to bring it, not just because I want Sony to do better. It's not just a fanboy thing, but like, I
competition.
like the competition's healthy, and Xbox has been catching up to Sony in sales. Sony can't be as arrogant as they were for a while when they were just killing it and just destroying Xbox. So we'll see. I think the big one on it, I'm excited for Sony. The big one's going to be Nintendo. Not even just because like I want it to be amazing, but just it's going to be interesting because they have a fresh new console out, and just they always bring unexpected stuff. So I don't necessarily think it needs to be like amazing, but I want it to be, and we'll see. But that's just the most interesting one I think out of all of them. But I'm definitely hyped for Sony. And okay, but that's it. We got through a lot. Hopefully the video isn't too long. But that's it. Microsoft's show. We both thought it was good. He thought it was great. I thought it was good. So what'd you guys think of Microsoft's show? Oh, by the way, we're going to do a Bethesda quickie also. That'll be out probably the same time this is uploaded, honestly.
Yeah, the little quickie thing?
Because, yeah, we're recording this before the Bethesda thing. I think it's worth making its own video, hopefully. We'll see how Bethesda does, and maybe it'll be trash and not worth talking about at all, but I doubt it. There'll probably be something there. So hopefully they'll talk about Skyrim on Switch. That'd be cool. Or maybe they'll save that for Nintendo's, but either way, we'll give you a quickie for that. That'll be uploaded probably at the same time this video goes up, so go ahead and check that out. You'll probably watch that before this one. This one will be so long, but whatever. What'd you guys think of Microsoft's E3? Go ahead and tell me in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. Click that little bell to get notifications when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.